Paris, 1925. One of the world's most famous landmarks, the Eiffel Tower, was sold. Yes, you heard that right, and the man behind this unbelievable scam was a genius con artist named Victor Lustig. He wasn't just any ordinary fraudster, he was a mastermind. He could convince anyone of anything, and today we're telling you his insane story. Before we dive into this mind-blowing tale, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more unbelievable stories. Victor Lustig was born in 1890 in what is now the Czech Republic. From a young age he was incredibly smart, but instead of using his intelligence for good, he chose the path of deception. He traveled across Europe and the United States, running scams on rich businessmen, politicians, and even gangsters. But his most famous con? Selling the Eiffel Tower. In 1925, Lustig came up with an audacious plan. At the time, maintaining the Eiffel Tower was expensive, and there were rumors that the French government might dismantle it. Using this rumor, Lustig posed as a French government official, and invited top scrap metal dealers to a secret meeting at a luxury hotel. He told them the government had secretly decided to sell the Eiffel Tower for scrap, and that the deal had to be done quickly and discreetly. One businessman, André Poisson, was desperate to win the bid. Lustig played him perfectly, making him believe he had inside access to a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Poisson handed over a large sum of money as a bribe to secure the deal. And just like that, Lustig vanished. Poisson was so embarrassed that he never reported the scam to the police, fearing humiliation. And here's the craziest part. Lustig was so confident in his scam that he tried to sell the Eiffel Tower again a few months later. If selling the Eiffel Tower wasn't crazy enough, Lustig also scammed one of the most dangerous men in history, Al Capone. He approached Capone with a fake investment opportunity, convincing him to give him $50,000 to double within 2 months. Lustig didn't actually steal the money. Instead, after 2 months, he returned the full amount, acting as if the deal had failed. Capone was shocked by Lustig's honesty, and believing he was a trustworthy man, rewarded him with $5,000. Lustig scammed a mob boss without even stealing. One of Lustig's most successful scams was his money printing machine, a wooden box he claimed could print real dollar bills. He would demonstrate the machine to wealthy victims, showing it producing real $100 bills. But in reality, the machine had a hidden compartment loaded with a few real bills. Greedy investors paid thousands of dollars to get one of these machines, only to realize later that it was just a worthless box. But no matter how smart a con man is, there always comes a time when luck runs out. Lustig had spent years scamming across Europe and America, always staying one step ahead of the law. But in 1935 he made a fatal mistake. He got involved in counterfeiting US dollars, producing fake bills so perfect that even banks struggled to detect them. His downfall came when one of his mistresses, out of jealousy, tipped off the FBI. Federal agents arrested him, but even then, Lustig attempted one last great escape. Lustig was always one step ahead. While being transported to prison, he convinced the guards he needed to use the restroom. The moment they unshackled him, he jumped out of the moving car and disappeared into the crowded streets of New York. Everyone thought he had escaped for good, but 2 years later, he was caught in a safe house in Pittsburgh with thousands of counterfeit bills in his possession. He was sentenced to 20 years in Alcatraz, the prison from which no one escapes. In 1947, Victor Lustig died in prison from pneumonia, but even in his final moments, his mysterious personality and brilliant mind remained legendary. Was he just a fraud? Or was he a lost genius? This was the story of Victor Lustig, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower, tricked the Mafia, and even scammed the US government. Do you think he was just a con man, or was he a genius who used his talents the wrong way? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more stories.